Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Level Up Lomax back with another legendary video. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about why you cannot fall for the games women play. Look, this day and age, the dating world is ridiculous. Like, I wasn't even for sure if I was going to go into this topic on my channel just because, I felt like it's kind of like oversaturated, or I won't say corny, but I mean, like, I just ain't want to like people to be asking me about dating shit, like, cause in my opinion, you ain't got time for that shit. The channel called Level Up Lomax for a reason, because all we focus on is leveling up. I promise. And what's so crazy is I used to be that type of dude that, like when I got single, I was like, oh yeah, it's over with. I'm finna go nuts. And what's crazy is I couldn't even get interested in the shit. Like, it got boring. Like the chase, all of that shit got boring to me. And that's what made me realize that that's not what I'm supposed to be focused on right now anyway. And once I realized that, I was able to put all of my energy and all my focus toward things in my life that I wanted to make happen, goals that I had, and, new and good habits that I was trying to create. That ball started rolling really good when I stopped focusing on females. And what's crazy is I started to get a lot of influx of females when I stopped focusing on that shit. But back to the topic of the video though, you cannot fall for the tricks that women play. And the reason that I'm talking about this is because I see so much dudes falling for the okie doke, bro. Dudes getting pulled in by these same bullshit ass games that females play with your mind. It really make me angry when I see dudes like completely oblivious to it. I be like, damn, bro, you don't even know, bro. She manipulating the out of you and you don't even know. Like, I done been in them situations. I done been manipulated. I done been in a lot of different situations when it comes to, relationships. But the reason I say that you cannot fall for the games that women play is because that's their whole game, is to get you in a trick bag. Keep your emotions so wound up that all you can do is play her little game. And that's why women get so mad when they get ignored, basically, because they know that they can't get you into their little cycle of bullshit ass games, But as I sit here and think, and I'm just like, man, like, I see so many dudes that are like not knowing, they not knowing they being manipulated. They not knowing that basically they being set up to fail, and me personally, my solution is to just X all of that shit out, because in my mind, yeah, okay, I'm not no dummy. Like, I know shit, we all need a piece of, what. So, I ain't saying that, but what I'm saying is stop putting your entire mind, your entire everything into that, because the minute that you put your entire mind and everything into your goals and into, building better habits, into saving money and all of that, and working out, all type of stuff, like, your life gonna go to the next level, because it's like you gonna clear the way of your mind. Like I said before, man, it's hard to explain. It's real hard to explain, and I'm gonna try to articulate it a little bit better. But like, you can't let women get you off of the main focus. Like, for example, I remember I was trying to get in the gym for a while, and I was just, first of all, I had work going on, and then obviously I had a girl at home, and so when I wasn't working, obviously she wanted that time to be hers, all of it, and I won't say she tricked me into thinking, she was hitting me with some points. I did work a lot, and a lot of times when I was home, I did sit around and bullshit. So, and now all of a sudden I'm trying to go to the gym when I get home. So, I understood in those times that, okay, yeah, I was neglecting you. So when I'm not at work, I do need to be spending that time with you or whatever, yada, yada, yada. But, at the end of the day, that was me going to the gym was something that was going to make me better. And at the time, it was making me feel better as well. So don't ever put yourself in a situation where you have to sacrifice things that make you feel good, things that are good for you to please somebody else. In that moment in my life, it was a different story or whatever. I was actually in the wrong. But a lot of times, especially in a new relationship, or if y'all real young, don't get in no relationship, don't get in none of them long term trying to have kids. You only 20 years old. Stop it, man. I did it. That's the only reason I can tell you not to do it. I did make adult decisions too young, and that's what I don't want y'all to do, because at this young age, you have, in your 20s is meant for building. Like, you have to build, like, you have to create a life for yourself as a thriving person. Like, and I see a lot of people, giving up those years, and that's exactly what I did. I made adult decisions too young. During those years, I had to sacrifice a lot of the time that I could have been spending becoming who I needed to become. I was spending working and providing and raising kids. I know I'm saying a lot in this video, but it's just a topic that's, touchy to me, because I've been in these type of situations. And when I look back on that shit and the advice that I could give, the number one thing is to not do it. For sure. That's all I can say, bro. If you young, don't do that shit, man. Like, and then, even if it's like, oh, I love her so much. Okay, if it's a situation like that, then play it safe. Play as safe as possible, please. But other than that, if it ain't none, man, look, don't do it. Because you need these years, you need these times to build. And another thing I want to touch on when it comes to letting females get you in a trick bag is controlling your emotions. I see a lot of niggas going out sad because they can't control their emotions. And I see a lot of niggas putting themselves in bad situations because they can't control their emotions. And look, speaking from experience, I'm not saying this shit just off the top, just out of nowhere. Like, all of this shit, I done been through it in some shape or fashion. So when I'm telling you this, it's coming from, I'm having flashbacks in my mind as I'm talking about these things because I've been there. When it comes to a lot of this stuff, I've been there. And I've been in situations where I let my emotions get to the best of me a few times, and I made mistakes. But the thing about making mistakes is, as long as you can learn from it, it's a win. And I always made it a point to do that. Every time shit happened to me, I was like, man, what am I supposed to learn from this? What am I supposed to learn from this? And that's what kept me from crashing out. Because, I was like, a lot of people go through shit and they be like, damn, my life over. But, I'll be like, okay, what can I learn from this? and how I'm gonna make sure I never put myself in that situation again. That's the key right there. That was a big thing for me. Every time something happened to me and that shit hurt me, I was like, I bet I bet I never put myself in this situation again. I bet I will never let nobody ever get me in this trick bag again. And that's how you gotta be. That's how you gotta think, you know, cause shit gon' happen. But at the end of the day, you gotta make sure that you learn from it, and you gotta make sure that you don't never put yourself in that situation again. For sure. I can keep going on for a little while, but the video already a decent length or whatever. So I just want to say that, man. Look, you cannot fall for the tricks that women play, because all it's meant to do is to get you in a trick bag, and you gonna be the one that loses in the end, you know. And I'm not saying all women, because I have met some genuine females, you know, and I have messed up some situations with some genuine females, you know. So that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother video, man. But please like, comment, subscribe, and I really want y'all to comment and let me know like what you want to talk about and how you liking these videos, you know, like how you receiving these messages or whatever. Just let me know. Holla at me. You know, this is a back and forth. You know, I want this to be a family. I want this to be, you know, a thing where we can come and talk, you know, and we can get to the bottom of shit together. You know, that's really what this is about, is, you know, brothers helping brothers, like men helping men. I feel like it's hard for, especially me, like I'm not finna go to no therapist, bro. I don't know why. I tried 3 times. I done set up appointments, call, all that shit. I done tried, and this shit just rubbed me the wrong way. Like, I feel like it ain't no way that you really give a fuck when my hour up and I'm in the middle of talking and you talking about my hour up. Man, get the f my face with that shit. So I don't even, you know, I only want to politic, and I don't want to talk about my life with people that's genuine. I don't want to talk about my life with somebody that's getting paid to talk about people's life. Man, I don't want to hear that shit. Then you gonna come back with some cookie cutter ass answer, or try to put me on pills or some shit. Nah, man, I don't vibe with that. You know, when I was down in the dumps, when I was depressed and all of that shit, guess where I went? YouTube. Guess what I was listening to? Other men talk about when they was down in the dumps and what they did to get out of it. On my soul, I ain't have to go to no weak ass therapist sitting there writing in a pad some little bullshit that she learned at school that's not even relevant to the type of person that I am. No. You know, this is where I came. I came to YouTube. I looked up the shit that I had going on in my life. I looked it up. You know, man, look, this is where it's at, man. This is what we do this for. This is what is, you know, this is what this for, man. You know, I'm rambling along, but that was coming from the heart, man. I really felt that shit, man, on my soul. But like I said, though, man, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. It's your boy, Level Up Lomax, checking out.